Kittens, it's your girl. Had to drop this little video. Well, for one, as you can tell by the red shirt, you know where I'm on my way to. Okay, so yeah, y'all. Last night, let me cut this hair down a little bit. Last night was just like freaking ridiculous, and this is why I'm so ready to get my life in order, my credit straight, so I can get the fuck out of an apartment and into a house. Okay. You know, it's things that your mother, your parents tell you when you're younger, you know, and then they turn into shoulda, coulda, wouldas because you think you know a little better because I'm young, I'm in my 20s, I'm trying to live. And I did, and I'm not saying that I couldn't have gotten a house when it was just me and my son. However, it really wasn't a priority on my list. And it's not to say to put yourself on a timeline like in your 20s you have to purchase a house or whatever, because that don't mean anything. You can still purchase a house in your 20s and lose it. Not putting no bad juju on anybody, but it's just facts. Then, at this point too, me being a married mother, it makes more sense. You know what I'm saying? Because I have that space to share with someone outside of just a kid. And, you know, more of a family unit or whatever. So, not trying to necessarily live by the book, but y'all know what I'm saying. But yeah, y'all, last night was uber fucking ridiculous. Like, really, well, we had these neighbors that moved in like a week after we did. And this is my thing. I understand, especially when you have children, you're not going to be 100% quiet. However, you know, there is a such thing as being a fucking cordial neighbor. This thing is being a cordial neighbor and being mindful that you have people up underneath you. So my neighbors, like, for one, it feels like they damn tap dancing with cinder blocks under their damn feet. And that shit gets on my nerves. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, it don't even call for all of that. Like, for real, for real. So I felt like, you know, like, damn, you know, I got my 2-year-old downstairs, my 16-year-old, even though it's still kind of technically summer break, he ain't going to bed till about 1 in the morning, but I still don't give a damn. When I know that there's somebody that has children, it's just something I'm very mindful about, because when school comes in, my kids are going to get their 6 to 9 hours. You feel me? Hold on, y'all. Let me go get this drink. I'll call y'all right back. Y'all, I'm back. Had to get me a good old Kickstarter. Mountain Dew really need to damn sponsor me as much as me and Mr. J drink these things. Well, at least me, because I'm a caffeine type of person. But I know I have to lay off of it because of the lupus. But sometimes, y'all, especially on a day like this and stuff, inherently rainy days have always made me sleepy, like naturally extra tired when I get up in the mornings. So it just makes it worse when I have to carry out my day. So yeah, and a good old chocolate donut, chocolate in a pack of gum. So yeah, y'all, but back to the old raggedy ass neighbors of mine. I mean, I'm not ready to see in my apartments, and this is one of the first that I've been in, they don't play about that noise ordinance stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because usually most apartments, the noise ordinance starts at 10 o'clock at night. And these mofos will get the kicking up after midnight and shit, and then technically they would have been doing it this morning because they made noise during the day or whatever. Like, for one, the lady upstairs, she, flat foot heifer, she sat there with her wide ass hips, you know, gonna sit there and walk on the damn floor all hard. Now, yeah, you can't control the way a person walks or whatever, but this is my thing. You got to be walking mighty freaking hard, you know, to hear how loud it is through carpet. Now, mind you, we have that laminate hardwood floor stuff, like, in the bathrooms, of course, throughout the hallway, and the dining room, living room, kitchen. So basically the only place that doesn't have the hardwood is the bedrooms, because they have carpet. But that carpet's kind of thick. So you know how hard. Now I'm thinking she got the same thing, as loud as it is. And you know, depending on how high your ceilings are, which ours really aren't that high, but I think because of us having hardwood floors or whatever, the acoustics. You get what I'm saying? And if you don't know what acoustics are basically like the volume of the sound, like how loud it gets, you know, like basically the area, you know what I'm saying, the area, the space basically that you know, when you play anything like guitar or sing a cappella, something like that, it's the way, it's like a surround sound type situation. So you know that if you stay on top of somebody and you walk real hard, because that's what I told the landlady originally. I'm like, maybe she don't know that she's walking hard, because my mother and one of her brothers used to roommate together in an apartment, and they was on the 2nd floor. And so one day my uncle was walking, and the apartment wasn't even that big, but the way he was walking was like Fred Flintstone. Okay, like, does your brother even know that he's walking that damn hard? Like, he sounds like Fred Flintstone, like he got, you know, big cinder block feet. Like, it's just crazy. Like, I say cinder blocks and bricks, y'all, because that's just putting the emphasis on how loud it can get. I don't understand. You know, I'm one of them people, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, try to be nice, but at the end of the day, I got to look out for me and my family. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I've never been one that's been ashamed to tell the landlord, look, we need to nip this shit in the bud, because 2 apartments ago, me and my husband went through the same shit with a whole family. Like, damn, you know, and then they had a little dog. Well, this neighbor has a dog, American Pit Bull. I mean, I don't really know how big they get, you know what I'm saying? But you know, it's too easy to blame everything on the dog. Now, my husband says he hadn't seen it lately, but I don't give a damn, because I know they got about a 9-year-old child up there too. And needs to tell their ass, sit down some damn way. You get what I'm saying? Pet or not, you still should have some kind of control in your house. And then, you know, I can't tell people what to do because I don't pay their bills. So with that being said, even if you want to stay up 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning or whatever, that's on you. I care less. But don't sit here and disturb the peace of me and my family just because, you get what I'm saying, you feel like that you can. Like, that's not cool. You know what I'm saying? And I, for one, am not going to be all right stumping over my head. You get what I'm saying? Like, point blank fucking period. This is what it is. And I know everybody's, you know, heart ain't set up the same way. Our mind frame ain't set up the same way. You know, some people, even at a certain age, are still irresponsible when it comes to renting an apartment. But my whole thing is, as long as I'm somebody's neighbor, I'm going to try to give them the utmost respect. You know, as I, like, do unto others as I want done to me. But what I'm not going to tolerate is a motherfucker that's just blatantly being disrespectful, okay? And goddamn acting like it's okay to stomp over our head. Ooh, don't that look good? Yes, y'all. I love a chocolate ice donut, and I don't really care for donuts like that. They're from QT. I like that little chocolate donut. But yeah, y'all, it's just certain things I'm just not going to tolerate, and that's one of them. And it's one thing. I know, again, you know, kids ain't going to be 100% quiet. Nobody, I ain't even asking them to tiptoe with socks on. You understand what I'm saying? But after I found out they didn't even have no hardwood floors in the hallway, that's really what presented a problem. Because my thing is, now you just purposefully walking hard because you're trying to be funny. But I said, you know what? This is the time for me to just go ahead, put my best foot forward. And me and my husband working on our credit and go ahead and do that thing. You know what I'm saying? And try to get us a house. Because, I mean, it's high time. It's high time. We should have been looking into one. We should have been getting that together. And then on top of that, we, you know, it's beneficial for our kids. You know, yeah, granted, one of the children are old enough. You know what I'm saying? He's about to be out of school in a couple of years. Still, you know what I'm saying? It's not like we're going to put him out the day after he graduates high school, whatever. He still needs a place to stay. He still, you know what I'm saying, if he's considering going to taking college classes and stuff like that, because I'm really trying to get my son into that mind frame where it's like, son, you know what I'm saying, want to do something, you're going to need you a trade, because high school diplomas, I've said it before, they don't hold the same weight that they used to. You know, I mean, he's still gonna need a place. If he go military, he go to college or something like that, he's still gonna need a place to go and to lay his head, you know, when he comes into town. But yeah, you know, it's just high time, because at this point, I just feel like it's so necessary. And then we got Moot. She's only 2, you know what I'm saying? She needs her own little space to run around in and grow and play and learn and all that other stuff. And the fact that no matter what apartment you live in, it's always going to be some bullshit with something, whether it be neighbors, whether it be the apartment itself needing work orders. You know, we still got that going on. I mean, it's a serious, humbling experience, and it's definitely an eye-opener. But I mean, I ain't gonna let nobody, I don't let folks ruin my day or whatever. I just gonna go ahead and fix the problem, because what I don't have time for is, like I said, when school comes in, my son is gonna get his 6 to 9 hours, and so is my daughter. And she's getting prepped to hopefully get into this little daycare where she can go a few hours a week or whatever. So I think I might take y'all on that journey too, because that right there, it's a lot, you know what I'm saying, to have to deal with a chronic illness. And then even if you don't have a great day, I still have to deal with the fact that my daughter's in speech. You know what I'm saying? I got to make sure my son stays on the right track. Like, y'all, it's a lot. So, I'm about to go on ahead in here and go into this workplace and just do these little 4 hours, because I got some short hours. Tomorrow I'll be here all day, which is cool, because the long days actually seem shorter than short days. And the reason being is because you get so many breaks in between, so you're not consistently standing at the cash register for like 8 hours straight. But yeah, y'all, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and share to those who can relate. Drop some comments in the comment section below, your apartment experiences. And I will holler at y'all at the next video. Peace.